The IMF, in its assessment of Indian economy, and you also, have at various fora said that India is a bright spot. Do you think the focus on macroeconomic balance has helped the country?
Oh, it has helped tremendously India. The focus on reforms that we have seen over the last years, with very, very dramatic, very important systemic reforms, especially on the tax harmonization side, on the way India pursues digitalization, that has played a huge role for India. India is offering the world a concept of using public digital infrastructure as a foundation for both public services to improve and private sector to blossom. We are very keen to use our engagement during the G20 presidency for sharing these lessons from India. And I'm very encouraged to hear Prime Minister Modi not wanting to stop here, but to go further, especially in using the talent of women in India. We know that India's growth can go higher if women participate more fully in the economy, and all the steps that are taken in this direction are really excellent.
Absolutely. South Asia's, there are concerns in the region, especially with regards to debt. Is IMF in a position to help all the countries around India?
What we see is a very high demand for IMF to engage with countries, and rightly so. We have 4 countries in your neighborhood that have come to us for support: Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Nepal, Pakistan. We are working, of course, in the specific circumstances of each of these countries accordingly. And I'm very grateful to India for also being engaged with us in especially the case of Sri Lanka. It is impossible for even a strong and large country like India to be an island of growth and prosperity surrounded by a sea of insecurity and poverty. So working with the countries around for them to implement reforms, for them to have the prospects for high growth, this is paramount. I want to praise Bangladesh, because what we have seen in Bangladesh is the smarts to come to the fund preemptively. Not because problems have been accumulated, but because it is uncertain time and problems can accumulate. Our program with Bangladesh is an example, hopefully, for other countries to follow. They also tap into the new concessional instrument of the IMF, the Resilience and Sustainability Trust, that helps a country highly vulnerable to climate change to build resilience to future shocks.